New question, the member from Kingston and the Islands.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My question is to the Minister of the Status of Women. The Minister was recently asked a question in question period about the anti-human trafficking conferences that took place in Barrie. More than 200 law enforcement, social service workers and court service workers came together to break through the chain of human trafficking. In this meeting, our law enforcement partners discussed how they could effectively address the terrible reality of human trafficking. In collaboration with them, we are working hard to address and eliminate this terrible crime. And Speaker, I would like to say that I am very proud of the law enforcement officers, like the ones in my riding of Kingston and the Islands, where specialized and trained units use a whole-team approach to address and prioritize human trafficking cases. Human trafficking is a crime that violates every human right and continues to affect the most vulnerable people in our society. Mr. Speaker, can the minister please update us on the conference that took place and what the government is doing to end human trafficking in Ontario?
Thank you. Minister.
Speaker, I want to thank the member from Kingston and the Islands for her hard work on this issue and for this important question. Speaker, absolutely, human trafficking is a heart-wrenching crime, and I want you to know we are working tirelessly to help survivors heal and bring traffickers to justice. It's conferences like the ones in Barrie and Kenora that have allowed us to move quickly to address human trafficking. I'm pleased that through our government civil remedies grant, the OPP were able to hold conferences and find ways for law enforcement to address human trafficking. Speaker, our government takes this issue seriously. That's why we launched Ontario's strategy to end human trafficking and have invested close to $72 million, including funding for 47 community-based initiatives. We are also pleased that we passed the Anti-Human Trafficking Act. Speaker, we've consulted with more than 200 organizations as part of our Anti-Human Trafficking Community Supports Fund. Applicants will soon know about the funding available, and we've created a new Human Trafficking Lived Experience Roundtable.
Thank you.
There's more work to be done.
Supplementary.
I want to thank the minister for her answer. And Speaker, as I said earlier, police services across the province are working hard at finding the most effective ways of fighting this heinous crime. Last week, my riding of Kingston and the Islands was mentioned in this discussion, and I would suggest that there were some errors mentioned in the House regarding what officers in my riding are doing to end human trafficking. I'm proud to report that the Kingston Police takes a collaborative team approach to battle human trafficking, and that it does not fall on the shoulders of one unit or, say, a couple of members of its highly capable team. With a population of 116,000 in its city core, Kingstonians can rest assured that our police department will continue to take a team approach and that they will continue to keep human trafficking a high priority. I would like to thank all those who are helping to fight human trafficking. Can the minister please speak to how our government is working with police services across this province to put an end to human trafficking?
Minister.
Minister of Community Safety and Correctional Services.
Thank you very much, and I want to say thank you to the member from Kingston and the Island for the questions. We know that a big part of putting an end to human trafficking is to ensure police have the necessary tool and training. Through our policing grant programs, we help police services get the resources they need to stop this unacceptable crime. Just a few months ago, Mr. Speaker, the London Police Service, alongside police services from Strathroy, Carrick, Stratford and Woodstock, made 78 arrests and helped 18 survivors after a 6-month investigation. Since April, the OPP have also laid 22 human trafficking charges and an additional 92 criminal code offences. And starting this fall, the OPP will lead an anti-human trafficking investigation coordination team to aid municipal and First Nation police services in their investigation. We will continue closely with our law enforcement and partner to end human